Hello and welcome back to Second Check Movies, a podcast where we give movies a second look, second chance, second take, if you will. I'm your host, Preston Jenkinson, and joining me as always is my co-host, Jake Twido.
Bing-a-bong, Burbank, gligga, Glendale. The Target in California's much better than the other ones near Hollywood. You Red Hot Chili Peppers, man. Anthony Kiedis is in this movie, right?
Okay.
Yeah, singer from Red Hot Chili Peppers in this mug.
Huh? Yeah.
I held my breath for a while to build up to that.
I saw that.
I had to really commit.
I was
It wasn't
wondering.
worth it. Wasn't worth it.
Definitely not.
Point Break.
Yeah. Point Break, the most 1991 movie ever made, possibly.
How have I never seen this movie?
I don't know how you have not seen this
It
movie.
has everything I want in it. It has Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze being sexy,
Yeah.
Gary Busey.
Yeah.
I didn't know Gary Busey was in this movie.
Yeah,
Preston.
that's a treat when you first watch the movie and you don't realize it.
He popped up at a pool and I went, "Oh my god!"
That's old Busey.
Yeah.
Before he
is.
was completely crazy.
He'd had that wreck, I think, so he was a quarter crazy.
Yeah, but
Did you see him jump in that pool? He was crazy, dude.
sure did. What a movie, dude.
Yeah, dude. This was the only thing I knew about this movie is from Hot Fuzz.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
That whole side story of him loving this movie,
Mm-hmm.
which he never in this movie lays on his back and shoots his pistol up and says R.
No, but he screams.
Yeah. It's disappointed, but
I was about to say, like, I thought you were about to go with, like, he never lays on his back. I was like, he absolutely does when the bank robbery. But anyway, the synopsis of Point Break: an FBI agent goes undercover to catch a gang of surfers who may be bank robbers.
which I love. There's never a like you're going undercover. It was like
Mhm.
we're just gonna try and find these people.
Mm-hmm. And if you're wondering if, like, hey, that kind of sounds familiar, it's because Fast and Furious ripped off this movie.
Wait, which movie?
The first Fast and Furious movie.
Preston, there were no VHS DVD combos in this movie.
No, there wasn't, but
There was no family in this movie. What do you?
it was a complete rip
Hey
off.
guys, Preston, what are you listening to? What are you watching? Because this podcast is over. If you insult the family like that, then my boy Vinny D's gonna come with his 4'8" tall self and his wife beater and hit.
Yeah. You know, he honestly probably would because he has no life and he's a little dweeb.
Yeah, he's a total schlub.
Very rich dweeb, but he's a little dweeb and a little nerd.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a broke dweeb, and I'm awesome.
The positive review, Dwayne Bridge of the Hollywood
Ooh,
Reporter.
The Rock.
In all fairness, the swells are in the action. That sentence doesn't make sense. Car chases, foot chases, wipeouts, shootouts, brawls, and falls. And they're terrific. Director Catherine Bigelow pumps up the action to, indeed, full adrenaline dimension.
Dude was so close hitting it perfect, then he had to say boobs, titties, airplanes, skydiving.
Skydiving. It's got everything. Shootouts, wipeouts, foot chases. The negative review from Variety, it's just from Variety, no author accredited. A harebrained wild ride through big surf and big vibes. Point Break acts like a huge, nasty wave, picking up viewers for a few major thrills, but ultimately grinding them into the sand via overkill and absurdity.
It's the 90s. Shut up.
That was the
At this time in life, I was doing ecstasy and watching sick films, bro. I was one.
I'm about to say you were like 1 or 2 years old when this came out.
I have to laugh. The production company for this is Johnny Utah Productions.
Yep.
Is that
It was probably
Keanu Reeves?
It was probably some production company they made up, like probably the studio made up to
Okay.
like probably hide some money. I don't,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah, this is a primetime hide that money thing. Let me tell you.
Yeah. This one begins kind of like a montage between the two different worlds of this movie. Surfers, because it's early '90s and surfers are cool.
Yeah, bro.
And Johnny Utah, or Keanu Reeves at least
Yeah, popping shotguns into targets and
at
doing his
in
whole further
training.
John Wickness later in life.
Yeah, getting close to that John Wick. A young Keanu Reeves, dude. Young.
Yeah, he's a scrapper.
He's like 25 in this movie, I think.
How old was the Sways?
Swayze? I don't know.
39.
Yeah. Looking good for 39.
I'm gonna tell you something, Preston. I'm not gay,
Mm-hmm.
but Patrick Swayze is a handsome fella.
He's a good looking man.
And when that boy starts diving out of airplanes and doing daggum roadhouse stretches in the air that he did himself,
Yeah.
I went, boy, I ain't ever gonna be attractive as this man. I'm gonna give up.
This is 100 times better than Roadhouse. The bar is so low on that, by the way.
Oh boy. Anyway, so what you been watching?
So Johnny Utah is assigned to the FBI in Los Angeles. They've been having bank robberies, and
Yeah, and that guy from man, what's that dumb show? What's that show with oh, that was offensive. Scrubs. Doctor from Scrubs.
yes.
Dude, that guy is awesome.
Yes, he's
is
good at the walk and
phenomenal.
talk. Yeah.
This movie has nothing but grade A acting. All of it. There's
Eh.
ridiculous stuff. Everyone's just, even Anthony Kiedis, the lead singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers, who, has
Where is he
dreadlocks.
in this movie?
You remember the 4 guys that gang up on Keanu
Where they beat him up at the beach?
in the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where.
Okay. I did not recognize him
I'm
at all.
gonna put it in the chat, guys. Look, we're getting real professional here. Anthony Kiedis, which is kind of funny because Flea was in Back to the Future.
Flea was also in Baby Driver.
Yeah, he was. I forgot about that. Flea was also the voice of remember the TV show The Wild Thornberrys?
Yes.
The crazy kid? That's
Yeah.
Flea.
The real feral kid.
Yeah, a real Will Ferrell kid. Am I right? Come
Also
on.
had his dick out at Woodstock 99. So
You never done that yourself, huh?
yeah, no.
Come on, come and live.
Never played bass on stage at Woodstock 99.
Yeah, but I've had my wiener out. I put it in that. If you want to just see how handsome.
Alrighty. There's a picture.
Dude, it's like we immediately get hit with that bank robbery.
Yeah.
Preston, that might be one of my favorite scenes of all time.
Yeah, the crew.
Perfect. It's so funny. It's so good. They all play their own president.
Yeah, the crew. Oh, okay. Yeah, these. Yeah. Huh. Look at that.
When you look at that picture, do you go, "Wanna get it? Wanna come on?
Yeah,
I'm a Jamaican white boy ponya."
I'm gonna let the audience enjoy that as well. So I'm gonna save this.
Yeah, boy. It's my boy Anthony Keeds, son. Him, Flea, Chad Smith, Will Ferrell, and
just all making mediocre music for a long time.
it's awful music. I hate it.
Dead presidents are robbing the bank.
So dang.
Not dead.
I mean,
not
like,
dead. They're not all dead yet.
The
but
ex-presidents.
the ex-presidents. That's what it is. You got your Reagan. You got your Nixon. You got your Lyndon B. Johnson. You got your Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, Jimmy Carter. Yeah.
So there's 4 of them, and yes, they're
perfection. Also I did not rob this bank. Whoa.
I'm not a crook.
And then moons it sick. Nice
yeah,
butts.
with thank you on his butt. And everyone laughs at Gary Busey, the lead agent on the case, I would say, because he
Well,
has a theory that they're surfers for some
little
reason.
does the world know Gary Busey is the most intelligent man that's ever been made.
Absolutely, he can taste color.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, I need to go and pitch a movie to you. It's called Bulletproof.
I think that
It's a
already
it's,
exists.
it's a Gary Busey movie.
I think that movie exists.
Oh, it's good, and we got to do it. We got to do the abuse the right way. It's
Okay.
I'll text you a clip after this, but
All right.
yeah, I just like you said, love it right away. Johnny Utah, new guy. He's a hot shot. We're gonna sign him to the dumb idiot that's on.
I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, but why does he think that they're surfers? Why does Gary Busey think they're surfers?
Um. So like it ends up going to he thinks they're surfers because of when they strike banks.
Oh, it's like during the summer.
Yeah.
It's mostly during the summer.
And like it matches where there's good surfing as they go some.
Okay. So he found some slim correlation between the two, and it turns out to be right.
Yeah, all right. But
So-
so before that, like he meets his new partner. His partner and him are investigating bank robberies. They're not connecting, but he tells them the surfer theory, which is right. Just ridiculous. He decides we're gonna go buy you a surfboard, and you're gonna go surf and see what you can find out. This is the dumbest movie I've ever watched. Go buy a surfboard, see what you can find out. Yeah.
Again, this is the same premise as Fast and Furious, dude. It's like
Preston,
go work at a auto part.
DVD VHS combos.
It's still they're robbing. It's a group of like adrenaline junkies like robbing stuff. I mean, and the basically our protagonist and the leader of the criminals fall in love.
But the best thing of all this is Johnny Utah goes surfing and dies almost. He flat out goes and dies.
How hard can it be, bro?
Oh, I talk like this already. You ever heard of Bill and Todd?
I think he dips back into the Bill and Ted a little bit for the beginning of this movie because of who the character was supposed to be. I think he went a little bit too much into that, but
yeah, it was just enough.
had he done? I don't think he had done Dracula yet.
No, not yet.
Because Dracula was off of like a bunch of movies that he did back to back to back, and he was But
meets a girl.
Sure does.
Preston, gonna say something. It's gonna be offensive.
Okay.
Why does the 90s think these ugly girls are attractive? I'm talking about The Matrix. I'm talking about this. These girls aren't hot.
Whoa. Are you saying that Trinity is ugly?
I was talking about Hugo Weaving. Wait, what are you talking about? No. This girl, I'm like, what?
She is not like gorgeous or anything, but she's not ugly.
Nah, she's not ugly.
It was
I'm
just
making a joke.
It was the 90s with short hair, early 90s, late 80s.
Hey, Katy Perry wrote a song about California girls, and it goes, I can't even remember the song now.
You see, there you go. You got the melody. There you
Bikinis on top.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
so he talks her, dude. Johnny Utah's like the scummiest guy though.
He is a scumbag. Yeah.
It sucks. Like
he's
figures
full on
out-
like when she goes back to her car, he's full on out of his car with the binoculars like this here. Like nobody can see that shit.
and that girl's getting naked. She's getting
Like
naked.
full on like this movie is directed by a woman, but like we hold on this shot A little too long.
She yanked. Look, hey man, the top it comes off smooth. The bottoms, you see some stuff if you freeze frame it. I didn't do that. I didn't.
That's
But
weird info. That's weird info.
I looked up the trivia. She yanks them britches up,
Yeah.
not under the towel. It's like that's a weird choice. Okay.
Yeah. But like he's outside a creeper and follows her to where she works.
What you're telling me is girls like it when you watch them change clothes.
Nope.
Okay, no, that's a joke. Let's just go ahead. I'm just joking. But dude, like, it's so trashy. He gets his license plate, and it's like, what can we find on her? Oh, her parents are dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting a rager on this. I'm so stiff telling her that my parents died in a car crash.
Indecent exposure and some other stuff, and so he finds out where she works. And
Can I ask you something? Let me
What's
just
up?
pause you here. Do you think girls mooning people is gross?
Is it gross?
Like, hey man, dude, you've mooned someone before, right?
Yeah.
It's rad, but a girl doing it, isn't that kind of weird?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's just mooning is mooning.
I don't. Yeah, but you could be attracted to a girl butt, guy butt.
You can be attracted to dude butt. I mean, I don't know.
You're attracted to dude butt.
I said people can be attracted to dude butt.
Oh boy, I just hook, line, and sink, yeah, buddy.
Not me specifically.
I don't know why I thought on this whole rampant thing of like I mooned someone the other day and I was like, ha ha, I'm going to jail. But if a girl does it, it's like, ha. Anyways, like this girl's been mooning people. So she has a record, and then her parents are dead. Yeah.
I don't know if she was did they say she was mooning, or was it like she flashed somebody?
I like to think she's mooning people. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah. So he convinces her to teach him to surf.
My parents totally died in a car crash. I need to surf to feel free because they controlled me.
I've got this pink surfboard that looks like.
Dude, I was like, I don't know nothing about this movie, and I'm like, he's about to rape this girl, dude.
Oh my god.
I was like, how can this happen? But
he is creeping on her a little bit. Is like he has no like reason to believe that she's involved with the surfers that are robbing banks at all.
I have a good theory that until Keanu Reeves got a beard, he was creepy.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I take that back. Actually, Keanu Reeves
he's been a genuinely good dude his whole life.
Yeah, I said that and didn't like myself anymore. I'm actually gonna just end the podcast. So I've been watching.
Within the process of him learning to surf, he does actually meet the crew that's robbing banks. He just doesn't know it's them yet.
Yeah, Bodie.
Bodie, played by the feather-haired Patrick Swayze, Mr. Dirty Dancing himself.
Again, I'm not gay, but daggum, like Patrick Swayze's just like he's a dude.
He's a dude. Feathery hair, dancer, action star. Like, who knew?
Is he still alive?
No, he died a long time ago.
No! Okay, well, that's good. Not good. Sorry.
I think it was like 2007 or 2008. It was around the time of Community because they made a joke about it.
2009.
Yeah.
Oh, but he definitely had time to play his part in The Fox and the Hound 2 before he died.
So we play football on the beach before we get sidetracked again. We play football.
Which, by the way,
shirtless
football on the beach. Have you looked up anything about that scene?
No.
And how difficult it had to be for all of them.
I did read that like Keanu Reeves like went and trained with like USC's quarterback coach or Southern Cal's quarterback coach.
Straight up are freaking out that they played legit football. Didn't like handoff hike on the beach.
Yeah.
All the time. It's like this is a weird minute detail that all of you people are really focused on.
Yeah. It sounds like you had a hyperfixation on this.
Yeah, it sounds like you're on cocaine. It's the 90s. You may be doing speed, actually. But
anyways, it turns into a man flirt session between Swayze and Keanu after Keanu tackles him into the waves.
Yo, bro, don't bother him. He was the Ohio State quarterback.
Yeah, Johnny Utah. So he's in.
Wasn't he Johnny Unitas and something else?
No.
Okay, I don't know who that is. It's another movie.
Yeah. He's cool with the surfers now. And he later tries to find them again at a national park somewhere by himself, and he gets into that fight with the guy from Californication. Not Californication.
You could just go ahead and do the song, Preston.
No, thank you. From Red Hot Chili Peppers. He looks for them at that beach for some reason.
It kind of. Oh, so what happens is before they found the drop car.
Yeah.
From the banks. And
that's right.
Everyone's like, y'all are stupid for looking at this. And there's a lot of sweat. There's some hair. You can't do hair DNA like you can today. So they find out what chemicals are a part of the guy's hair. And he's like, it's like a toxic waste zone. So we're going to go to beaches where there's toxic waste dumps. Mm-hmm. And they're pulling hair off people. And then they find where they think it should be. So he shows up. And that's where Anthony Kiedis, Ronald McDonald likes his crown brown. His hamburgers are round. Wendy's are square now. That's a Red Hot Chili Pepper song. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Don't got that. Everyone needs to know about it. But that's where like they tell him to get off the surf, brah.
Yeah, they're very gatekeeper surfers.
And Gary Busey is in his daggum car with binoculars looking at everyone. And I'm like, dude, I know what you're looking at.
And Keanu Reeves is like hiding like a big ass radio in his towel.
He gets that towel on and goes, no one can see me talking right now.
No one can see this big ass antenna poking out from under the blanket. But he gets beat up pretty bad, and then wouldn't you know it, Bodie's there all of a sudden. And him and Keanu take out the surfers, and
to which they're looking for 4 guys.
Sure are
4 standalone guys, and these guys are up to no good.
They fit the bill. They fit the bill, and
so Keanu and Patrick Swayze make out for a while, and then they separate, and then they follow the scumbags and have a stakeout, and they're getting set up to raid them at that point.
Yeah, and then somewhere in between that, Keanu hooks up with the lady.
Yeah, that night before the raid, they're watching them overnight.
Yeah.
Bodie invites him over
to a party, and he has to go.
To a party, yeah. Whatever it is in my house is part of you. It's your house too.
Again, that is like Fast and Furious completely ripped off that line.
This is my family.
And that whole scene where like they bring Paul Walker back to the house, and he's like, "Enjoy that."
Whoa, Vin Diesel! When did you get here? Do that again. Can I get some more of that?
Mamma mia.
Whoa, I thought your hair got shaved for a second.
Nope.
Don't worry, you get that sick bonfire scene with surfing at night.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Utah can't surf in the day. But all of a sudden...
he can surf at night when he can't see.
You gotta feel it, bro. It's all about it, bro. Like I'm Patrick Swayze.
Balance and alignment, bro.
Guys and girls are getting boners over me, bro. You gotta be aligned.
Yeah, so he hooks up with what's her name?
Lori Petty is the actress.
Yeah, I don't remember the character's name.
I know it. It's never mind. I'm not gonna be mean. It's Tyler. Tyler and Endicott.
And so he wakes up late to go raid that house that those 4 guys are at. So he shows up to that. They get alerted. Then there's a shootout where they shoot one lady that was in the house, and then
there's some titties in this joint.
A naked lady attacks Keanu Reeves in the bathroom, and
he got mad about it. What's wrong with him?
And I think your boy from Red Hot Chili Pepper shoots his foot off with a shotgun.
Oh yeah, dude! You haven't ever heard that song? how long will my foot die?
Yep.
Yep.
Turns out they're not the guys that are robbing banks.
Turns out the DEA's been staking them out for 30 months.
How that didn't pop up on the FBI's radar, I don't know.
I do. In the 90s, none of that
Oh
stuff
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
connected.
That was way before we start. This is pre 9/11, so like those
Yeah.
agencies don't share it with
Dude,
you.
I said the same thing. I said, this movie is stupid. And then I went, oh, no, they don't communicate. Like
Pre 9/11 world.
Yeah, the DEA and like all of them don't communicate, which like, no, we're good. I won't say that comment. It's fine. We'll save it. Yep.
Yep. I think we're 10 years away from. No. Is that my math is? Yeah, we're 10 years away from 9/11.
Preston, we're like 24 years away.
I can't do math.
You talking about this movie or
Yeah,
life?
this movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Okay. Yeah. 10 years away. I'm so
10 years
sorry.
away.
It's like, Preston, it's 2025. Yeah, and this was summer. So yeah, 10 years out.
Yeah.
Don't worry. They stay together. Campfire
Sure do.
happens. They surf. They sleep together.
Yeah.
Like you said, he's late.
Mm-hmm.
Bing Bong Pants shoots himself. No one of significance gets hurt, but
No,
someone does get killed.
One of the guys gets killed. Keanu almost gets caught up into a lawnmower. You know,
Oh, I thought that lawnmower scene was going to be so much more disgusting than it was.
it could have been.
Yeah, but then don't worry, Scrubs guy comes in and tells him like, "You got this guy killed."
DEA is almost like we should be sharing information as law enforcement agencies, but so now they figure. I think after this they kind of figure out which bank is going to get hit next, or they have an idea because they end up staking out a bank.
So what happens there is Keanu's ticked. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe this happened. They went surfing with Bodie.
Yeah.
And he goes, there's 4 guys.
Yep.
And then one of those boys pulls his pants down and he goes, I know that butt. I love male butts. Tell me it's not what happened.
And oh yeah, and they talk about how like they need some cash before they move on to wherever.
He tails Bodie after this. We don't see it in the movie, but he tells him, and he goes to the same bank like 4 times, and he's like, "It's them. They're gonna go."
They were in there for like 20 minutes, and they scoped it out. And
Preston, I've never been more mad at a movie than that entire scene leading up to that. Gary Busey is, I guess, being Gary Busey and dying laughing at comics and
Calvin and Hobbes comments or something.
It doesn't. Calvin and Hobbes, that's hilarious. Ah, I need a sandwich, meatball sandwiches, boy. Doesn't.
No, the most absurd thing in that scene. And at the time, it probably wasn't, but to me, it was. He sends him to the sandwich shop, right? He orders 2 meatball subs, a tuna on wheat, 2 lemonades, and that's $7.
Yeah.
Like, what
Moment
happened?
of silence. Moment of silence.
What happened?
Hey, let's you and I be quiet for a minute. Biden. Anyway.
That happened way before Biden.
Nah,
Like,
yeah, that was. I love watching movies now like that, and I'm like, $7.
Well, how much does a sub cost? I'd get
An actual like submarine, $20.
all that today. All that today in LA would be what, $30?
I bet 70.
Yeah, dude. Like anyway, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, hey, on this hour of we're old and we're tired and we don't want to pay for this crap.
Jeez.
I just love like they both F up.
Oh yeah,
How
like
did you miss any of that, dude?
Busey's around the corner with his nose buried in the paper. Keanu's at the sandwich place, and right behind him.
I actually like to picture Gary Busey staring directly out them and going,
Remember Gary Busey. Lincoln Continental pulls up, and it's the president's going in to rob the bank.
Yeah, you guys nailed it. You knew it. You caught it. You did the right thing.
You
And
just
effed it
weren't
up.
paying attention when you were there.
Ugh.
So they run out the bank, they rob it, and Keanu just like fires indiscriminately into traffic at them.
He
Like,
lays like 10 shots. I have a note here. Do people not know you have to reload guns in this movie?
they didn't pay attention to that.
It's the
back
90s, infinite
then.
clips, dude.
90s, they didn't give a shit.
Yeah, he fired off like 10 rounds
Mm-hmm.
in that car, which went through the car to other people. Yeah.
Nobody got touched. So they eventually chase him down, and like the guys see that it's Keanu, because Keanu yells FBI, and they see that it's Johnny Utah, and they're like, oh, look at that. And so he chases him down, busts his knee while he's chasing him down, and aims his gun at him right before he climbs a fence. And it's that famous scene, like you said, they bring it up in Hot Fuzz, where Keanu just fires the gun into the air.
So this is where I paused this movie to find this random bit of trivia, because I said, wait a minute, they played football on the beach earlier.
Yeah.
And I swear I've been here before. It's where the soccer scene in Karate Kid is.
I've never seen Karate Kid.
The Jackie Chan one, or all of them?
I haven't seen any of them at
Oh
all.
my God. Boy, you gotta watch that first one, bro. Preston, I know what we're doing soon. Okay?
Ralph Macchio.
I got Goonies on my list for you, and I got that pretty high up there. But one of the first scenes in the movie are guys playing soccer on the beach. It's the exact same spot.
How you know it's the exact same spot on the beach?
It's the I think it's where it's level enough for them to have camera operators.
Oh,
So they
okay.
use the exact same beach spot.
That makes
At
sense.
night. At night, too. That's the important part.
That makes sense. So Bodie knows Johnny used FBI. Johnny knows that Bodie and them is the bank robbers.
But oh my God, this movie goes into hell and high water real fast.
Takes off, dude.
Dude, so his girl finds out. He tries to tell her he can't because he's a weenie.
Mm-hmm. Then she
Then she finds out he's the FBI and runs away. Gets kidnapped, apparently. Dude, that whole skydiving sequence,
fucking
which,
awesome.
again, Patrick Swayze did all his own stunts. Patrick Swayze in sweatpants, holding his legs, doing, like, spins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gay, but I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, because they have that the first skydiving scene where they all circle up together and like they're like, oh, here's this chute, and he trades the chute like 5 different chutes,
And there's no problems at all.
Yeah, so
that psych out was wild.
Yeah, they were fucking with him hard, and
once he lands, they throw him in a van, and they're like, Tyler is.
We about to go rob the bank, dog. We'll kill her if you don't help us rob this bank. Which is like, the hippie surfer dude's gonna kill somebody? Give me a break.
Oh, they effed up. They go to rob that daggone bank.
Sure do. They don't give Johnny a
mask.
mask.
Bulletproof stuff, but like they go to the safe finally.
Yeah. Like this is that's been a big thing with these robbers. If they haven't hit the bank, the safe at all, because it takes too much time and they want to get in and out. And so this time they're a little greedy, which is always the downfall. Bodie wants to hit the safe this time, and it takes a little longer. And they make Johnny go in there without a mask on. An empty gun.
So, again, every movie, I feel like I do this accidentally. It's not on purpose, but I get curious at some point. Matthew Broderick was supposed to be Johnny Utah.
Who?
Matthew Broderick. Excuse me. Why did I say Bo Derek?
Bo Derek. I'm like,
also, Johnny Depp, Charlie Sheen, William Dafoe.
Yeah, any
Val Kilmer,
a white guy with brown hair in the '90s that was working.
Yep,
a working actor. Like, of course.
But yeah, so they rob that bank. They hit the safe, And guess what? There's a cop that's gonna jump in. Also, in my notes, the F word is apparently said 105 times in this movie.
Oh, I said a lot. Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I don't even remember it.
Scarface says it like
182.
no, it was way more than that, dude.
I thought it was 182 because that's where Blink 182 got their name.
No,
It's got to be more. I've never seen Scarface, honestly.
I had a Scarface DVD that had an F word counter, and it just like it had an F word counter feature, and like it just kept going up and up and up. I think it's like over 1,000, dude.
I need to watch that movie.
It's really good,
I've never seen The Godfather.
really good.
I feel like I know it, and I'm waiting for the right time. I'm gonna watch Scarface and I'll watch The Godfather, all three.
Set some time out, a lot of time out, and but
Also, this film was originally supposed to be about skateboarding, not surfing.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
So they go back to skydiving again. They take off in another plane, and for some reason I don't know how this is a getaway, but to just take off again, skydive, and then get in a Jeep in the desert. I guess because they fly to the desert, and
Yeah, well, first Busey gets demolished.
that's right.
Busey gets hosed down, and I quit worrying about this movie, and I said, this movie sucks. They go to Mexico. That's the big thing. They go across the border.
That's right.
And then they dive out. To which there's a guy that's been plugged with a lot of shots. He's going to die.
Yeah.
And pushes him out with his parachute.
I think because he had some of the money on him. I think that's
yeah,
why he did it.
He loaded him up, but daggum, Keanu Reeves jumps out with a gun,
With
a revolver, no shoot. Excellent thrill, brah.
Catches up with Bodie and like puts the gun to his head and says, pull the cord. He's like, you gonna have to do that, Johnny. You gonna have to pull the cord. You gotta get rid of the gun, pull the cord. And so they pull it almost too late, and they land really hard.
And Johnny's knees are already messed up.
Yeah, Johnny's knee is already fucked up. And that was a thing. That's why his football career ended, because his knee was fucked up a long time ago.
So Bodie gets away. But don't
Sure
worry.
does.
He feels good. He lets Tyler come back. She's alive. And that, yeah, she's alive.
Yeah, they get the money off the dead guy.
And then it ends 9 months later.
For some reason, Johnny Utah tracks him to Australia for some reason. You have no jurisdiction, but whatever.
The ending of this movie is the most bullcrap thing ever. I know, like, the FBI will work with other people.
Yeah,
he does this whole thing, right? So he goes, the 50-year storm, he knows he's going to be there, and he is. They get in a big fight. It ends because he handcuffs them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, let me hit that wave. It's my dream. And he's like, okay. Well, Bodie's going to hit that wave and die.
Again, same ending as Fast and Furious. Paul Walker lets Vin Diesel get away in the car that he owed him. Like,
I thought you were going to say Paul Walker gets in that fast car and...
No.
Johnny Utah does all this and then throws his FBI badge away because he's not...
If you want me...
What?
If you want me to feel for the villain, so quote unquote, of your movie, don't have him kidnap somebody and try to kill him. Not sympathetic to me. You know, like I could understand him like Johnny letting him go off and surf the big, because he's not going to survive it. That's why Johnny lets him do it, because he's not going to survive it. Why he throws away the badge, I don't know.
There are a lot of really solid one-liners in this movie that I will not repeat.
Yeah, there's stuff you can't say anymore.
I mean, the very first one-liner is like, I don't have this written out well, so I'm just not going to do it.
It's a 30-year-old movie.
Oh my God. This is like an 8-2, bro.
Yeah. It's like an 8 for me, dude. Like
it's so fun. Like
I've
never watched this, and it's like, how have I never seen this?
It rides that line of serious and fun, but it's a good time, I think.
Well, Catherine Bigelow made this. She ended up making Zero Dark 30.
Yes.
Too.
Which I watched recently.
Never seen it.
Really good.
Never seen it. I want to. I should.
Really good movie.
Just like this. These are the movies I love. Like this
Yeah.
is ridiculous. There's no point to this.
Oh, just wait till we do Speed, dude.
Oh, I've seen Speed. I've seen Speed recently enough where I don't need to watch it again. And I'm
Like,
just saying it's the same thing. Like
it's so fucking awesome. So we move on to we're watching, playing, reading, doing whatever.
Daredevil, bro.
Daredevil, dude.
You watched
God.
today?
No, I'm gonna watch it when I'm done with this while I'm
I,
eating dinner.
I'm not. I'm not gonna ruin anything. I promise. I adore. We haven't really seen Daredevil yet.
Does he get into the suit in this episode?
I won't say squat.
Okay.
No.
Is there a good fight scene in this episode?
No. Mentally, yeah.
Does
This
Frank
this has been one of my favorite episodes of all of them.
does Frank Castle show up?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I think he may have. I don't know. It's building. It's building. This episode ends, and it's another like. It's good. There are moments in this episode where you legit go, "What?"
Mm-hmm.
It makes me so happy. It makes me
That's good.
so happy just to watch that. Still watching Reacher.
I don't know about this season of Reacher, dude.
It's good. It's good. It's not. The first one was like, whoa. The second one was, yeah. And this one's like, okay.
I really like
You
that.
expect a lot of stuff.
That first season is like so
Money.
good.
Yeah. Which that's like his books. I haven't.
Yeah.
I read a couple. And some of them are incredible. Some of them aren't. Like
I read a short, Jack Reacher's kind of short story almost that Lee Child did with John Grisham, but
I think other than that, man, like I finished Paradise.
yes, I did too.
That was great.
Phenomenal.
Now I don't know how season 2 is gonna go.
Oh, we're gonna follow him on the outside.
I love it. Look, dude. I love post-apocalyptic bullcrap. I'm there. I can't wait for Fallout season 2. I saw.
Dude, the reveal of the killer at the end of Paradise. Spoilers, by the way. That's
I
fucking
hated it.
wow. I loved it.
No, I did. I hated it because you saw him. The spoilers go away.
He's the librarian.
Yeah, you saw him shoot the president. You saw his face.
I'm talking about like not how they execute it. Like he just dies at the end. I'm talking about like the reveal of who he was.
Well, they don't hide. It's that guy.
No, he's like in the series the entire time.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like his facial hair changes some, but like you can tell it's him.
Yeah,
you just don't think of. It was great. I was blown away. Like masterclass.
yeah. I watched. I went and saw with a group of guys last night. We went and saw Mickey 17.
Dude, how was it?
It was really good. It was wacky and weird.
I'm jonesing for it, dude. I was gonna see it last week. It didn't work out, so I'm
entertaining. So
I think Robert Pattinson might be one of the most underrated actors because of Twilight.
Oh, absolutely. I think he's broken out of that.
Yeah, definitely. And not just Batman.
He's good at playing. He's good at playing a creep.
Yeah, yeah, and I think he knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, be a weirdo.
I also saw Wicked recently. I watched that. It's just delightful, dude.
I need to watch it.
It's wonderful.
So my problem with Wicked, which this is gonna be like frou bullcrap. I saw that musical 2 years ago, maybe.
Uh-huh.
I was legit dead center front row. The orchestra was, I could see everything.
Yeah.
It was one of the best experiences of my life. It's not going to get better than that.
Well, this is a movie, so it's going to be...
Yeah, but it's got Ariana Grande, and she's a piece of grande crap.
I said the same thing. Like, find an actress who can sing. You don't need Ariana Grande. This
She does great.
I
I know
I
she does.
was
Yeah.
proved wrong by her.
I'll watch it.
She fucking nails it.
I will definitely watch it.
It
It's there.
just
There's
they
just
got
other
her for
parts.
her vocal range alone, which was amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I'm saving you on editing so hard. I think you should change.
This is the end of the episode. Nobody's watching.
The spokesperson for Ozempic that didn't need it, Ariana Grande.
Oh shit.
Meth and cocaine. Actually,
Um,
you know what? Let me tone that back
what
because
else?
people made comments about, my God, what am I drawing a blank? Black Panther,
Mhm.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah,
People made that same joke. Didn't know
yeah,
he had cancer. Let me take it back.
he was dealing with stomach cancer all the way back with. God, when did it start? I think it was on Black Panther. Is when he was diagnosed. They said he was
Yeah.
diagnosed with stomach cancer.
That's
So,
wild, man.
yeah.
Chadwick Boseman.
Conclave. Also watch Conclave. Very good.
Is that Apple TV?
No. Ray Fiennes plays a cardinal. The Pope is
yeah,
dead.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Really good stuff.
Yeah, I need to check that out.
So I think that's it for me.
I finished Full Swing. You know, if you're into your
goodness.
sports and golfs,
Oh yeah.
it was enjoyable. It's great. Just fun bullcrap. It's fun to know. I think I'm going to start there's an F1 racing documentary that's of the same merit.
Saw a trailer last night for a movie with Brad Pitt.
F1?
F1. Oh my God. That looks amazing.
Is this the first time you've seen it?
First time I saw the trailer, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's when that comes out. That
I think
better
is
be
that
good.
Ron? Is it Ron Howard?
I thought it was.
Might not be.
It's that movie is.
No, Ron Howard did
No.
Rush with Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, I know. This is Joseph Kosinski.
Oh, so that's even better.
Yeah, that's the guy that's Top Gun, right?
I was like, when I saw it, I was like, man, a lot of those shots look like the cockpit shots in Top Gun, like with the Brad Pitt sitting in the car.
Whole lot of Oblivion and Tron Legacy shots too.
Yeah, I was like him sitting in the car and his face right there. I was like, damn, that looks like the Top Gun shot. So now that makes sense.
This is supposed to be I mean, it's supposed to be huge.
Yeah,
when it comes out.
It looks really good, but
yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah,
it's money right now.
Next week is Speed.
Yeah, my favorite drug.
Keanu classic.
You ever watch Speed 2?
No, I heard it's stupid.
It's so bad.
If you have a suggestion for a movie we should do, you can send that to secondtakemoviespod@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube, leave a like on the YouTube, leave the comments where you can, leave the ratings where you can. Jake, you got any parting words for the people?
Bruh.
So next week we will be back with Speed.